you love and what you have and what you love. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You Now here I go again. I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself.
Her favorite wine
Uh-huh.
made of note.
Nothing but bare feet.
Yeah, late and early harvest.
Who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like to sell? Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you back in the stillness of a memory.
Appropriate. Everybody should give a Pam salute.
On three. One,
Here's to Pam, my baby sister.
Love you, Pam.
I think 3 and I was 5, and we lived in this farmhouse-like place in Oklahoma. She was standing in the chicken house area on top of an anthill, and ants were crawling all over her, and she was screaming bloody murder, and I went in and carried her off the anthill. Yeah. So that was one of the few times I could do that with her. See, what other stories?
Oh, I have a story about Aunt Pam. I don't know if we're ready for it though.
if we're ready for it.
You ready to tell it?
Yeah. No, wrong finger.
So, yeah. So Mom drove us out to Kansas to go stay with her, for me, Aaron and I. And you know, so we saw her house, and they only had 3 stations on the TV. So like the Weather Channel was the main channel, and everybody had that on their TV all the time, just the Weather Channel. That's it. And so we go shopping, and we're hanging out at the house, and we sit in the front room area with the Weather Channel on, and she sits in her chair, and it's Aaron and me and Mom sitting on the floor. She opens up this little box next to her chair.
The little box, yes.
Oh, yeah.
She pulls out a pipe and some weed,
Yeah.
just starts roasting a bowl. So she turns to Aaron and goes, passing it along. Aaron looks at me, and I'm like,
That's not important to the story.
and Aaron goes, okay, and takes it, and Mom's, I'm like, looking at, trying to read Mom's face and everything, and then he does it, and then he hands it to me. I'm like, and it's really hard to handle something that you know how to handle and make it look like you don't know how to handle it.
No idea what you're talking about, Shannon.
And then then I go, do I pass it to Mom? So I did. I'm like, well, hey, if we're playing round robin here, hey Mom, here you go. And she goes, oh no, I'm high enough already from the secondhand smoke.
That was probably true.
Somehow not a shot.
Yeah. Or like, So she said, my Pam, I didn't get much time with you, but I got a few months as your best friend. That person you called when you were lonely. The person you called when you needed anything from anywhere, and you always knew I'd drop whatever and get that for you. I would, oh gosh, I would have rather been with you at that moment than anyone else in my life. The time with you was amazing. Law and Order, weed, cigarettes, and late night laughing, and then you got sick, and I moved in and got 6 more months with you 24/7. We drove each other crazy, but mostly we just laughed all day, and I heard all about your stories of all stages of your beautiful life. Your past, your son, your relationships, your family, my family, all of it. And I absorbed as much as I could because I loved hearing every word. You made every story interesting, and you always knew just how to make me laugh. In that last month, I was the one you wanted because I knew your, quote, secret language, which was really an odd form of sign language when you couldn't speak. I hope I succeeded in making you feel loved, supported, and cared for in your last few months. And then we had one perfect day before you passed, and I'll never forget it. I'll cherish it forever, just like every other day I got with you. I didn't get you for long, but you had my heart, and I had yours. I'll forever remember you and carry you with me into every adventure. Rest in peace, my love, knowing you are missed and cherished. We will always remember you.
Aw, that was beautiful.
So cheers to Pam.
Pam taught me one last lesson. And it was an amazing one. It was so beautiful. And it's so sacred to me. When you think about words like honor and family, respect, there are things that come to your mind. But when you think about sacred and spiritual, there's very few things in our lives that really can compare to watching a loved one pass on to the unknown. And for me, being there when it was time to dress her for her final journey, the respect and dignity and the feeling of sacredness as we prepared her, the nurse and I, and dressed her in her clothes and the things that she felt good in, and the gentleness, and it was just like I could feel thousands of women before me that performed the same loving gesture to their loved ones. The same, it was just an intense, peaceful, beautiful feeling. And I have tears because it was more than I could contain. And it just meant so much. And she taught me through that it is natural, it's a process, and as humans, we get to go through that. We get to help each other through that. So when it's my time to go, I'm gonna be so proud for whoever gets to do that for me. And I was so blessed to be there, to be part of that. And I thank you, Mom, for bringing her into our lives. And she was amazing. And I'm gonna have that memory for the rest of my life. And it was a life changer, and it was a last beautiful gift.
Wonderful.
Sorry.
Thank you.
She loves you.
Yeah.
Dang it, Mom, you made me cry.
I know, I didn't mean to.
You couldn't be her
Really
daughter,
didn't
could
mean
you?
to.
Tell your story.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'll go. Actually, a couple months ago, it was kind of threw me off by surprise. I had a dream. You know, like right before you wake up, you have those dreams where you remember. My dream, there was a spirit named Pam actually in my dream. It started off with just the flickering lights, and I was kind of confused. I was like what's up with the house? Like the electrical system's wrong. Like Mom and Bodie were there. We were in a new house. But then like the door started closing, like all this stuff, and I was like I knew the name too. I knew the name of the spirit. I was like, Pam, like, why are you shutting the doors? Like, I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. And, like, right after I'd asked that too, the doors would open or something. And, like, then, like, the lights would turn on after. I'm like, I'm trying to go to sleep. Like, turn the lights back off. And, like, it was like, all right. It was kind of weird too. Like, I was just, like, talking to her and, like, the funny, just messing with me sort of thing. Like,
That would be her.
Yeah, really.
I totally see that.
so just things like that, right?
God.
In my dream, and I woke up and I was like, how, like, you know, it's like that's how you can talk to, like, the afterlife, I guess, or spirits or whatever. It's kind of cool to see that.
Wow. Be lucky to have Pam with me all the time. Anytime we're riding.
Yeah.
So what are they calling again?
Angels, the keys.
Yeah. Yeah, was that the first Christmas?
She's the one that, yeah, she told me about that. I had never heard.
Yeah, and she gave me the go. She goes, here, and I go, what is it? She goes, you ride and you know what that is? I'm like, yeah, it's an angel
Kinda
belt. And you
soon,
put it
yeah.
underneath and it protects you. You put it on the bottom of your bike, keeps the gremlins from grabbing your tires and from keeps you safe, right? So every time I'm riding, she's with me.
Well, I'm
I
glad to
never-
hear that that's not just the story I heard from a couple of guys, because I know some guys that have bikes and bells on the bottom
Yeah.
of their bikes, and that whole story that you can't buy them for yourself, you have to have somebody give it to you.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think Pam would like this just because it's so beautiful. Plus, she'll go watch all the illicit partiers.
Oh. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we got a couple of out for her.
That's so Pam.
That is.
Mother Ocean, well, I have heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your walls since I was 3 feet tall. 'Cause you've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the man who rode you switch from sails to steam, and in your belly you hold the treasures that few have ever seen. Most of them dreams. Most of them dreams. Yes, I am a pirate, a few 100 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an under 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. I've done a bit of smuggling, I've run my share of weed, I made enough money to buy Miami, and I pissed it away. So
I said, well, fuck you. Because that was an insult. I didn't look good that day. I looked like shit. But, is that yours?
No, that's mine.
Oh,
Yours is
over.
right there. It's the one. It's the one with the
Take
lipstick
yours.
on it.
See?
Mine's all gone.
I'm ready to fight over that.
Your lipstick
know
sticks
what?
to the glasses.
I feel very fortunate. It's like, okay, I know my sister liked me.
Likes you?
Yeah, I know she liked me.
Lied to you.
Liked me.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
That's way better
Yeah.
than what I just said.
Liked me.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much she loved me until she came out to take care of me with the
The shingles.
shingles.
Well, it sure took you a hell of a long time to figure that out.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not real bright.
What the hell is wrong with
Well,
you?
A lot. A lot. And I love her
No, I love you too.
because she won't have a lot of expectations of me.
No pressure.
I have
I love
no
you so-
expectations.
I just want you to know I love you guys so much. So much.